What is up, YouTube? Today I have a different project. So this is my buddy's, I said 1999 Honda Foreman 450S. As of right now, doesn't want to start. I'm assuming one of three things. It could be no spark, not getting fuel, or low compression, but we're going to check it out anyways. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. Turn it on. Key, or switch, I should say. The fuel is on reserve. There is fuel in it, but it doesn't smell the best, so I'm probably going to start draining that soon, but it'll just crank forever. So he did say he put a new aftermarket carburetor in it, so it's clean, but sometimes aftermarket ones are not the best. Also, he gave me the original one, which is very dirty, which I think I can clean it up and maybe put it back on. We'll see what happens, but it just looks dirty, that's all. Give me a filter with it as well, spark plug. Need to do some bearings on it because you just wait until I show you how bad they are. So just wait until I move the tire. Like, the bearing is gone. Completely gone. So I'm going to start by taking the plastics off, at least around the gas tank. So I get the gas tank out, seat off, drain the gas tank, and then put some fresh fuel in it. And at the same time, we can test for spark, compression at the same time, because all this stuff needs to get out of the way, so I can do that. I'll put it in there. Pretty dirty. I don't think I'm going to give it a good bath later on. It is cold and rainy today, so the bath will definitely do it good. So for shits and giggles, I'm going to pull the airbox lid off. I just want to see if any rat's nest got inside or whatnot. Well, actually not bad. A little dirty, but that's about it. As you can see, it's pretty muddy, or it was muddy, but I'll clean it up. So I'll get the tank off. Sorry if you hear that noise. I have no idea what the hell that is. But it is going wild. Oh, this thing's about empty. Like almost completely empty. Sometimes those water crates really suck. Not empty. Drain it anyways. I can get this plastic shield off. I should be able to get to the spark plug then. So just because I want to check the condition of the oil, or at least see how much there is in it. Super focus. It's clean. Put it back in. Pull it back out. I mean, it's definitely topped off, and it don't look horrible. That looks clean. So the oil's good. Focus. Focus. Oh my God, can you focus, please? There we go. I mean, not as bad as you thought it would be, or at least I thought it would be, but could be worse. I guess check for spark. I got it all set up now. Turn it on and see what happens. Plenty of spark. Turn off the handlebars. That works. Turn it back on. She's getting very strong spark. So I got a brand new spark plug, DPRTEA9. That's not really how I said that, but I'm gonna install this. I'm gonna take the fuel tank, clean it out, put fresh fuel in, plug it back on, and see if it wants to fire up at all. So I got my compression tester on it, reading 0. Hold the throttle wide open. I kind of have to J-rig it up so it works because I can't really do this on camera and crank it, but let's give it a shot, see what happens. So what I read on manual was reading 120, 150 psi. This thing's stopping off at maybe 100. So maybe leaking valves and or rings are worn out. So just because I'm going to test it again, maybe it might change, but nope, stayed the same. So they say basically if you have low compression, you can put oil directly into the spark plug hole or into the cylinder, put it back in, crank it over, or your compression test, crank it back over, and if it climbs, then there's a possible chance that the rings are no good. And I don't know how many miles are on this thing, I have to check. So she's showing 3,800 miles. I guess definitely time for service, and then possibly it could just be the piston rings because this engine could be just old. So I threw a little oil in the cylinder, back at 0, throttle's wide open, let's see what happens. A little better. Alright, got the gas tank emptied, cleaned out, filled back up, spark plug in. I'm going to test it again, see what happens. Get full choke. Still nothing. Try again. Sound like it wants you for a moment. Oh, that damn battery. So while I charge the battery, I can do some other things like get the wheel bearings in. Because as you saw, the rear wheel is pretty worn out.
So I'll wait for the battery. I guess while I wait for the battery to charge, at least get this tire off so we'll check out the bearings since they're very blown apart. Love that. Dang it. It's always fun. Hopefully, if it is completely blown apart, at least get the inner race out. The outer race out, I should say. That way. It's the bearing all, just the hub.
I think it's both. The hub is actually loose, believe it or not. But the gearing's fine. So it took me a moment to get the hub off. I had to take my breaker bar to it, but did exactly what I didn't want to see. The inner race of the bearing is separated from the outer race, and that means that's jammed in there. I might have to find a way to... I gotta pull this all apart anyways, just to get that out now. Pull that off and see if I can hammer it out. I really hope I can. So I got the shaft taken off. A lot of gunk came out, but I see it's pretty packed. It was packed full of stuff. Got a little spacer there. But the rest of the bearing material is right there. Ooh, that's bad. The shaft itself ain't bad. The seal here doesn't look too bad. That's easily usable. But I'm gonna have to clean that out. Clean this up. I'll take some of the rust off and whatnot. But I gotta try to hammer that out. Hope I can, because it's pretty in there.
And that one cleaned up a lot better at least. But in here actually doesn't look bad. This seal must be good because the fluid doesn't seep out at all. So that's a plus.
So that actually wasn't too bad. I kind of used a vice grip, a long piece of rod I had, sledgehammer, and I was able to bash them out. Not bad. I can still clean that right up. And then put the new ones in. It should be all right to go. Got the hub surface cleaned up. I still got to do the splines though because I want those nice and clean. Clean this right here with my wire wheel. Still rusty, whatever, but it is clean and it will slide right in nicely. So I got the new bearing in, got the seal in. I made sure it's extra greasy because you don't want any water getting through it. The grease is gonna kind of help keep some of that water out. Got this other side clean. I'm gonna do the same. Get this all cleaned up, ready to go, so we can slap this back on and have this side done at least. It's not sealing. It doesn't seem to be centering up yet. So I'm going to do a 14 times this out. So I got that all fixed. That's good to go. That should be the end of part 1.